The teacher that put a positive impact on me is Mr. Toon. He taught me that if people don't like you at first, just bear with it and need people to do what you gotta do.
Okay, so the teacher that influences me the most is Mr. Davis because he's a really cool teacher and he has a lot of advice to give and a lot of experiences to share, and like you can talk to him about anything. And like I really enjoy hearing him speak because he has a lot of things, like, a lot of cool things to say. And like you can just tell him anything, and, like he'll give you his advice on it, and like it would be great advice. So whenever like I need like advice on something, like I just need to tell someone something, I just tell Mr. Davis, and like he listens and like he understands. So like that makes me really appreciate him as a teacher and like just like as a person to like know. So yeah.
Teacher is Miss Ferguson because she helps me out and she helps me if do my work and do good job.
That had a positive effect on me throughout all my years since I'm in 8th grade is Miss Burns. Because she's been here since 6th grade and she helps me out with Multicultural Day and she's really respectful and fun.
Students influence me? Well, most of my team have influenced me for good. But particularly somebody who stands out is Jasmine Fanu for his generosity of spirit towards his friends particularly.
Miss who?
Miss Holt.
Okay.
She influenced me because like she's like a wonderful teacher. She like when you need something she helps you out. She's always there to listen to you. She's like the best teacher I ever came across in my years of going to like school, like being in school. She understands you. Like when you ask her a question, like you can't like understand it. She repeats it and repeats it. Even when she says I'm not repeating it again, she always repeats it. Like she's just like the best teacher ever. Like
Go Miss Toll.
So a student this year that's had a positive influence on my class is Madison Moore. She's always positive, cheerful, she's not afraid to ask questions or to help a group of students out.
A teacher that influenced me this year was my coaches. They helped me get to where I am today in my athletics and in my schoolwork. They taught me that if I don't persevere in school, then I won't get anywhere in life. So, thank you.
The students that influenced me most this year are my Super 6 from Student Council, and they know who they are. They are my Super 6 because they have been with me for all 3 years in Student Council, and during those 3 years, these very special students have always put others before them, whether it's their peers or teachers, and they are the true leaders of this school. And I just want to say thank you to them, all of my other student council members, and just say that you have inspired me to put others first and to continue to give and to continue to be a part of student council. And thank you for making it a truly wonderful experience for me over the past 3 years. I will miss you so much when you go on to the high school, and I know you are in store for huge things. So again, Super 6, you're amazing. Thank you.
Okay, a student that was really important to me and influenced the way I do things is a gentleman by the name of Vernon Gillis. I taught him, I don't know, something like 14 years ago. He worked really hard in my class and he really changed himself and he wanted to be in the military. And it was really appreciated. He came back and gave me a nice little plaque 3 years ago on my birthday to thank me for the work that I did with him. But I also thanked him for doing the things that I asked him to do so that he could become a better person, and he's gone on to be extremely successful. So the students that made a difference in my influenced me the way I teach is Vernon Gillis.
My name is Kaya Mace, aka Makaya Taylor. I'm here to talk about my teacher / auntie, Miss T in room 31 in the basement. She is so sweet, and I just wanted to give her a shout out because she does her job and she helps me out in ways that can help me improve in life. So
probably Miss Prunella of the 7th grade rail. So she's one of those really like happy, fun teachers she gives you kind of like, I don't know how to say it, that's like, oh, you can do this, you can get through whatever you're going. It's like, I don't know, she's like she's a sweet teacher, and
The teacher that influenced me the most this year was Mrs. Adams, and that's because she gives me courage to achieve my goals, and she sees the best in
That
everybody.
influenced me most this year is Miss Adams because she made me realize that I can do more advanced things to achieve my goals.
So the student who influenced me, it wasn't just one student. I've only been here for a little bit as Mrs. Collier's substitute, but in that time, each class that I've had has changed me in a certain way. So really it's been pretty much all the students that I've had, not just one student.
The students in this building that have influenced me the most so far this year have been my Marine fitness team, 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade. I picked students out for the fitness team that were not only academically sound, but also cared about how they maintained their health and fitness and maintained a healthy lifestyle. All those kids gave 110%, not only in the sports and the activities that they did, but also in school and in their personal life. And it makes me feel good that those standards of living do live on in our students here at Beverly Hills. And there would be a great influence on every other student in this building.
Hi, my name is Miss Donnelly. I teach language arts in 8th grade. And I've been asked the question to which one of my students has inspired me or, given me great ideas this year. And I have to say, every one of my students that I've taught in 8th grade, from language arts to playwrights to the classrooms that I've covered, I've learned something from all of my students, whether it's about having grit and overcoming obstacles or excelling at something that they never thought that they could do, discovering their own creativity, which has inspired me to look outside my comfort zone and my box and really try to do the same thing.
I want to bring on Miss Ernesto because she's the best math teacher ever. She just do math very fast. Okay, that's it. That's everything I got.
The teacher that most influenced me this year was probably Mr. Blessington. Mostly because, he taught me about repetition, and if I do this, I would succeed. Even though I started out this year kind of bad, but, I felt like I upgraded. And, he's probably one of the best band teachers I've ever had.
Alright, the teacher who inspired me the most is Mr. Casterano because he taught me how to never give up and to keep trying, and if you don't think you can do it, keep pushing yourself and see it.
The teacher that inspired me the most was Mr. Casterano because he taught me that even if you lose, there is always a way to come back and do better, and it's not your last chance, so you should never give up on what you do. And he taught me that to not worry about what other people think.
The students that have influenced me the most this year are my first period, my tech design crew, because they've been doing a really good job with all their projects, and I've been having a lot of fun with them this year.
The teacher that influenced me the most was Miss Donnelly because in the beginning of the year, like when my grades were really low, she encouraged me to try harder, and she gave me a whole bunch of extra credit and time for me to work on my grades and get my grades up, and now my grade is 120, and it's not because of all of her extra credit, but it's because I actually worked towards it and I actually tried. And in the beginning of the year, I probably wouldn't have been where I am now without her encouraging me and helping me and telling me all these stories of her past kids and how they all changed their whole school career around, and it encouraged me to do the same thing.
This year, a student who made a quite the impression on me was Sabia Sabrine. She was in my second period reading class. She is a leader. She was always helpful and kind to other students, and she worked very hard, and I'm very proud of her this year. Another group of students who did an excellent job this year was my 5th period 6th grade class. They were a lively bunch. They were a lot of fun this year. They worked very hard. Even when the readings were difficult, they constantly put in effort, and we had a great year together. So thank you, 5th period. Go.
The teacher that has influenced me the most is Mr. Schatz. He has influenced me the most because before I came to middle school, I wasn't planning on doing sports. But since Mr. Schatz was my home teacher, he was always encouraging us to do sports and activities. and that led to me doing football and track and wrestling. Mr. Schatz always actually give us lectures and lessons on life every day, and it just made me have a different perspective about life.
That influenced me the most this year. We Miss Balcooner and Miss Atkins. They have been through a lot of stuff this year, and I think it's doing a really good job of healing. And they have taught me how to deal as well.
Was Miss Smith because she's kind.
I'm sorry.
The teacher that influenced me was Miss Burns because she tells me not to give up or not to stop trying, and she really pushes me to my limits.
The teacher that has influenced me the most would be Mr. Blessington. Mr. Blessington has taught me over the 3 years of being in the orchestra that it's okay to make mistakes, and those mistakes will push you to become a better person. But another thing he has taught me is that when you don't get something, you have to break it down and take it slow and start from the beginning, and you will work your way up to become successful.
Hi, the student who has motivated and influenced me the most this year is 7th grader Nakia Lee Burkett. She has enthusiasm, she asks good questions, and also she brought me an apple at least 3 times a day this year. So I just want to say for her to keep reading and to keep doing her best, and thank you for the influence this year.
The teacher that influenced me was Miss Donnelly because she always pushes me to my limit, and sometimes that she may be strict, I still love her, and she's like one of the best teachers. She always gets me. She always makes me think of the positive and never think of the negative, and that's about it.